What's up, my little pulselings? How's it going? Thank you for joining me today, where every day from Monday to Friday we will take a look at a different game to see if it's worth your hard-earned money or if it's not. If you like what you see, like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And on a Friday, if I do any Let's Play, I'll put it up then, so you got a bonus video. Let's get to the video. Sup, pulsers? Thank you for joining me today. Hope you had a good day. We are taking a look at As We Descend. Right, let's hear from the developer. The Roguelike deck builder with a soul of a strategy game. Recruit and upgrade your forces. Deploy them to counter monstrous foes in card-slinging battles. Play your cards carefully in the treacherous city. The city part of this game is really good. Against all odds, will you bear the torch of humanity? Let's go in. Begin a new descent. Now these to me are the unlockables. Now I have unlocked a couple of units you might not see in the original part of the game, and some of them are pretty cool. So this is your city. You'll unlock different bits of bobs as you play through. I'll play through a few times and I have died a good few times. These are your cycles. Cycles are turns. So I'm on this turn here. When I finish my turn, it'll go down to 2, then it'll go down to 3, and that'll be a mini boss. Then it'll go to 4, 5, and then the mega boss. Both the mini boss and the mega boss have both killed me before. This is your city's energy, the force field. I've never got it above 60. Now, the way you increase this is by putting energy rods into these points around the city. And you can also get special little bits and bobs on these special areas. Now, as you can see, I've been to the old mentor and I've given him 3 different items. Each of them gave me a training ability. Each of the different characters do different things. He will give you units as well as training abilities. Some of them will remove cards. There's a marketplace. You get various pop-ups and events. The events in this game are really well done. The whole city side of this game, the look and feel of the game is really well done. These are your favors. Now, favors have 2 purposes. In your deck, you'll have where are my cards? These ones. That will use a favor to activate. It will cost 0 mana, but you will use a favor to activate it. If you don't have any favors, you just can't use that card. These are your cards for your lantern, and each unit has their own cards, which I think is a really good idea. So this will apply 4 barrier, and I get +4 barrier if I'm empowered. That means if you have an empower card, that would give me 8. Your units also have their cards, so he will deal 5 damage if he's empowered. He'll get +10. It'll cost 1 mana to do. That costs 2 mana. And every card pretty much has an empowered ability on it. These are your maneuver cards. According to where your units are, I'll show you in the actual fight. Fighting in this game is pretty cool. On here, you use any of your allies or people or items to go to various places and do various things. So we're going to go to the innkeeper right now. Now I can either stay at the innkeeper, spending 10 gold, but it will trigger a special event next cycle. That means next turn. Or I can roll a dice against my charisma, which is 8. If I beat the number needed, I will gain 8 to 15 gold with each cycle. So I'm going to get gold. Right, I beat dice, so I get gold, which is awesome. What have we got? If I may have your attention, I appreciate your interest in my shop. If you are ever looking for rare curiosities, do not hesitate. He sinks back into the corner. The usual set of odd wares are there. Alright, try the helmet. Choose a unit. It takes 50% of its max health as damage and becomes fatigue. Remove one of its cards. Oh. Roll against my strength to open a jar. Gain either 30 gold or nothing at all. I don't need to remove cards yet. That'd be useful if I had multiple units. I'm going to try and open a jar, see if I can get 30 gold. Ah, I failed. Dang it. So, I don't get no gold, but I don't lose nothing. Right, let's go after our first fight. Right, I can get a core, which will put 20 shield on my city if I win. Or I can get that, which I can give to the caretaker lady, who will do one or two things. She will either help me to forget a card, or she will heal up to a maximum of 99 health points onto one of my units if they are injured. The number at the bottom, which is 1 now and 1 now, that's how many units you can take into the fight. So if it's got 3, you can take 3 units. If it's got 2, you can take 2 units. In this case, we're going to take 1 unit. Right, here is where you get to choose which unit you're taking. So I always taking my lanterns card. And these are my forces, which are the Vanguard. They're going to deploy with me. This is your lantern. If it goes to 0 health, you die, you lose the game. Your enemy will move in towards you. When you hover over them, it will tell you what they're going to do. Any area they're going to attack will be highlighted in red. They can hit the first line, the second line, or the third line. These are my units. If they're at the back, I can attack him using smite cards. I can also put barrier on myself. However, if I move these guys forward, at the end of the turn, they get a free attack on the enemy for 3 points or whatever numbers up there. If you have multiple units and they're at the front, they'll all get free attacks on the enemy. But you just need to be aware of what the enemy's doing, where they're going to hit. So you can move your army in and out of attack position. Well, I'm going to hit for 8 plus 4. Bosh. Now he's got 2 armor. That will take off 2 points of damage off my attacks. So that's going to hit for 5, but it's probably going to do 3 damage. There you go. Because of the armor. Underneath, they have that orange bar. When that reaches the top, and you've done significant damage, they will go dizzy, and they will go basically belly up. You can hit a critical point. You can do that on the normal monsters as well as the bosses, which is a really cool thing. Right, he just put one of his naughty cards in my deck. What you can do, if you have a card that has a debuff that they've put on you, you can pick your card up, put it in here. It will throw away that card and give you a new card drawn out your deck. You can only do it 3 times because that will decrease. You can get cards to increase that. However, you want to keep it for them. Don't use it to get your cards cycle through. Use it to get their bad cards out of your deck. Well, I'm going to put 4 shield on me because he's going to hit me with 6 times 2. That's quite a hefty hit. Right, he's going to hit that front line and the second line. So if I move back, no matter what, I'm getting hit anyway. So I might as well stay at the front and get the 3-point hit on him. So I'm going to do smite, followed by smite. Now he's gone down, so he can't attack me because he's dizzy. Because I beat that number at the bottom. This is my Empower card. However, it costs 1 favour. Favours are very hard to get. So save them for your better cards. Alright, let's put nonsense in my deck again. Right. When ignored, all monster enemies gain attack power 1. So I'm going to put that into my throwaway pile. Oh, drew again. No. Oh, there you go. I ain't got to deal with that this turn. Right, I'm going to hit him for 5. I'm going to put some defense on me. Right, where's he hitting? Both decks are front and back. That's not good. Now, unfortunately, this is one of the card games that reduces your barriers as well as shielding each turn, which I find extremely annoying. But there you go. Well, this guy's going to get a free shot on me. You do heal when you go back to city. It's a passive heal between turns. Well, I've got all 3 cards. Let's go to city and spend them. Right, I'm putting the reactor rod onto one of the reactors. Now I'm going to get 20 health up here to my main city's shield. So the force field will go up by 20. There you go. Right, I can use that on my mentor. And I can use that on him over here. Right, he is going to research me a card. Right, choose a new lantern card next cycle. One option is guaranteed to grant in power. Oh, I might go that one. One option is guaranteed to be an attack card. Or you can also take your item with you for the next cycle. I'm going to try and get a decent empower card. Some of them don't cost favors, they cost mana. Them ones are really good. The ones that cost favors kind of suck. Right, what you got for me? Give him the core, yes. Choose a new basic unit. Give me the knights. Ah. Right, these are an archery unit. That applies days to themselves. These guys I find are better. They're great at giving out damage. Deal 10 damage and apply 3 rapture. Rapture is when they move, they take damage. And the more rapture you put on top of rapture, the more damage they take from that as well. Even though these are the same units, if all 3 of them were the same, they'd have the same first 2, because that's their type cards. But the third one is always different. Gain a javelin, respite 3. Ooh, respite damage 8. Also gain 1 dazed. Right, these 2 have really bad cards. That is one of my favourite units normally. They get really good shield defences. I'm going to try an archer. I've never tried an archer. Let's see the crossbowmen are any good or what they evolve into. Thank you very much, mentor. Right, we're going to end our cycle. Oh, look, the back on the top saying he's going to give me that card. Should be an empower card. Well, it's going to cost 1 favour. Apply empower 1. Add an inferior lockstep to your hand. That's not that good. That's going to cost 1 favour. Apply empower 1. Gain 1 of the card draw runes. That's not good. Apply 8 barrier. Also empty 4 barrier to all friendlies. Oh, if I have empower, I can do both. Cost 2, but that's an 8 barrier. Yeah, I had that. Now you can also pick skip if you don't like any of the cards. You haven't got to take them. Right, this should allow me to train one of my units, I think. Teach a new unit. A new combat card. So how did the fateful jousting tournament go? That's just a storyline, so we're going to do basic training. If you have 3 different units, each one of them will get a choice between 1 card, but because we've only got 2, the archers are here twice. It's the same archer unit. Right, what we've got? Deal 12 damage and apply 2 armor shred. Ooh. That costs 2. That's quite a lot, isn't it? Gain critical multiplier 2. Draw a card. Ooh. Whoa, times 2 damage against weak points. Deal 6 damage with 2 hits, but that costs 2, and that is card draw as well. I'm going to have that one for now for the card draw more than anything else. Right, what we're going to do, gentlemen, you can go to the market. There, so we go. Help dispose of trash, 25 gold. Oh, I get a useless card on my deck. But once I use it, it's pretty much out of my deck. And I do get 25 gold. Or I can just ignore him. Well, I'm going to take the 25 gold. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot. If you don't move it, him and the marketplace land on top of each other, which is really annoying. Let's see if I can get something decent from the marketplace. Take the bribe. Gain 10 gold. Oh, I can try to get 25. I'm going to try against my charisma. Let's roll dice. Okay, we're going to go to another fight. Let's see what we get. We can get another core and I can use 2 units. Or we can get a grub and I can get 2 units. The grub would allow me to do more training. I can get the caretaker, which would allow me to forget a card. Both of those are really tempting. I'm going to see if I can get the grub for the old mentor. If I can't get the mentor to upgrade a card or train me, I can give it to the caretaker to remove a card. Right, let's give it that. Right, what's he doing? He's just walking forward, isn't he? Right, so let's get my guys to move forward. Let's do a 6-point shot on him with some barrier on them. Well done, lads. Right, I don't know how long that multiplier. I think it might stand on permanently. I'm not too sure. Oh, well, he's not hitting us, so let's go for that attack. Alright, put some more shield on this dude. Oh, go on, boys. Right. He's going to hit for 6. He's only going to hit the front line, so put that barrier on you. That blocks that, and we can deal 8 damage hit. Hopefully we can get his weak point up. Ah, back unit and the front unit do quite a lot of damage. Right, he's got his weak point up. So let's do 4 times 2. So now a 6 shot. Archers are cool. And we got everything we needed. Right, can I use that straight away on... Yes. I want some training, my friend. What was that upgrading to? Deals 4 damage. Takes down to a 0 cost card. They all go to 0 cost. Ah, I thought they'd all go to 0 cost then. Right, let's get that on a 0 cost card. A free attack is a free attack. Right, let's give this gentleman and see what we can get. Right, choose a new lantern card. One option is guaranteed to be a barrier. Choose a new lantern card. One option is guaranteed to be an attack. Let's go for the attack. Well, I'm not reading this because this is the 4th time I've recording this because there's an issue with my recording. Nothing to do with the game. It's purely to do with my software. I've got to sort it out. So I've read it multiple times. Plus, my reading's terrible, so you don't want to hear that. Let's go to the next cycle. Oh look, we're nearly at the little boss. Let's get a card. What card we got, my friend? Apply 10 barrier and apply dazed. So I think that's emergency defense, really, isn't it? Deal 12 damage to all enemies. Also apply burning 3. Oh. But that uses a favour. Don't like using them. Apply empower 2 to lantern. Oh, wow. +1 bonus stack. Yeah, look, that costs mana to put it in power on. That's awesome. Right, can we upgrade a unit? Teach a unit a new combat card. Right. We've got protect. Apply fleeting armor 4 to a friendly unit. Gain dazed 1. 4 armor to a unit. That's quite strong, especially if these guys at the front taking all damage. I don't know if they take more damage if they're dazed. I think they would. Apply fleeting attack power 2 to all friendlies. That's +2 attack. Deal 10 damage to all enemies. Whoa. This costs -1. So if I use that, I really only want to use it when I've got empower. So I can take the cost down to 1. If I can get empower twice, I can take that down to a 0. And I do have that other card I just picked up. That one. Empower 2. Ooh. That might be a nice little combination, you know? Well, yeah, let's take them. Apothecary. I might take that to him to get more training. I need 7. I've only got 4. That's what I mean. Favours, you can get special little events. Oh, I want to know what it is. Deal 11 damage and apply fixation 1. What is fixation? Your unit attacks this target if possible. Okay. Inflict 11 bonus damage stagger to the mover's spot. That's not so good. Apply fleeting armor 4 and daze. Just saw that one. Deal 4 damage and draw 2 cards. That is card draw. Or armor. I'm going to say armor, because if I need to put it on someone, that means I'm in a desperate spot anyway. Right, let's rotate this around so I don't accidentally click on the wrong thing. Well, 164 gold. So let's go to market. Give him 10. Pay nothing at all. And go against my charisma. Oh, let's pay him 10. I never picked that option last time. Right, what have we got? We've got a cruel collector. Oh, we've got market stall. I'm going to go for the work pit. I don't think I've picked this one either. Just in time to pick through the rubble. Okay, cool. Shift for survivors. Cry up to ×3 ally. Next. Oh, wow. 3 more dudes join my party. That's dudes for the city map. That's not for units. Gain up to 25 gold next cycle. I'm going to go for the allies. Strength. Right, let's have a look. We'll wait next turn. Ah, dang it. Right. Let's go. Next cycle. Right, we've got the mini boss. Who are we facing? Oh, I haven't seen that one before. Last time it was a giant squid thing. Right, let's take both units. Let's take a little looky look at him. Right, I don't have my movement card, which kind of sucks. But he's not attacking me, so that's fine. I'm going to put 4 on my guys and apply dazed. So now they got 4 armor. I'm going to apply 8 barriers as well. That way, when I move them forward, they're going to have 4 armor, so they'll be more defensive. What are you doing? Oh, he's summoning units. Oh, it's the first time I've met a summoner. Right, apply empower to all lanterns. Right, let's move my guys forward before I forget. Right. I don't want them using that empower just yet, do I? So let's see if we can take one of these little dudes out. Right, I'm going to put my power onto my main thing. I want to get that heavy hit archer card so I can reduce its cost. Alright, what's he doing? He's doing 10. Well, he's trying to attack my lantern. Well, he's not trying to, he's going to attack my lantern. Right, I can do 10 damage to all enemies, plus it reduces the cost of that card by 1. That's awesome. Well, I'm going to put barrier 8 onto my main statue. And I'll see if I can get another card I want. No. Okay. Alright, what have we got here now? Right, what are you doing? I think he's gonna conjure more people. Unplayable. That's dread. Right, let's see if I can get a better card. Right, let's do Archer on you. Do Smite on you. Put some more barrier on that just in case I get attacked next turn. And that's gonna be the end of my turn. Right, I can either focus him down or attack these little guys as well. I was gonna hit for 12. But on you. Then I can apply armor to me as well as daze my units. Hopefully they hit one of those two. I'd prefer that one. Right, who's hitting who? He's doing a buff. He's hitting the second row. Right, so I need to move you guys forward. I apply 2 empower to all. Right, let's empower. Let's do a 4 hit on you. Let's do a smite on you. Right, he's getting quite a little armor bonus, isn't he? Right, I don't have no power. Let's mark you as well. Can't get my guys back yet. He's gonna kill my archers if he gets a chance. Right, he's hitting the front row. These two are doing something else. Right, I can hit for 2. So that should take that one out. Makes my guy dizzy, but it doesn't really matter. Right, he's going to hit for 16, so I can put armor on my dudes. Barrier and barrier. See who survives. This is the problem when you have multiple units, because they're sharing the same mana pool as well as the same card pool. You can never protect all your units. Him. Yes! Leave my archers alone. Right, where's he hitting? He's hitting my main statue, which is not good. Right, let's put you back. Right, he's not doing anything. So I want to try and get him over so he's unconscious. Oh, he's nearly there. One more. Can he go over? No! Just under. Oh, my statue's taking damage. Right, he's going to hit for 18. Oh, it's going to pretty much mess my unit up. Alright, 10 damage to all enemies. Yeah, we did that one. That's on weakened, so I'm going to smite on you. Great power. Plus draw a card. I'm going to end my turn now. See they randomly attack. Yeah, well done, archers. Right, we've got a lot of dread going on. We can do double smite. Right, what are we going to get? We trade that in. 10 hit plus double plus smite. Ah, look, 3 more health. Come on. I'm gonna ignore them. Go for him. If he dies, they should die as well. Let's go for rapid fire. I wasn't sure if the summons die as well. But that's basically the game in a nutshell. I think it's a really cool game. I like the idea. I like the city side of it. That was As We Descend, the demo. Now, the only thing I have with the game, I like the unit design. I like the upgrade system. I like the training system. I like the sound. I like the actual battle mechanics. I love the city. I think that's a really cool idea that they've done that. I like most of the enemy designs. I think are very unique. I haven't seen a lot of them in other games. I think the developers done a really good job on everything but one thing. When you do units who share the same card and mana pool, what happens is it's usually best to take 2 units and that's it. Even if the stage allows you to take more than 2 units, there's no point. Because the cards are sharing the same mana pool. So the only way around it would be that either each unit gets his own turn with his cards and has 3 mana. I think that would be brilliant. I think that would knock this game up a level. Or you have easier ways to increase the amount of mana you have. Otherwise, there's no point in taking more than 2 units. Because most of the time, you can't defend, especially on a boss, you can't defend all your units. So you're just going to have units dying. And that has happened in all the games I've seen where they've done that shared pool of cards and mana. It's either better to have a small amount of units, or you need ways to increase your mana. Other than that, that's the only gripe I've got in the game. Everything else I really like about the game, but I think the shared mana pool and the shared card pool kind of lets down, because I've seen that in other games, and me personally, I didn't like it. But as always, it's not up to me. It's up to you to do you. This has been PulseBeetle. Thank you for your time. Have a good day. Keep the pulse. Remember, bloop.